Hey, what's going on everybody? It's aBodizeR here with a new video of Brawl Stars, and in this video I'm going to tell you how to push to over 20,000 trophies pretty much easily, but I wouldn't say too fast, but it's too easy because it takes time, yet it's not that hard as you think it would be. Okay, so for that I'll probably go and play with let's go for a showdown first. Okay, so before that, be sure to subscribe and like for more Brawl Star videos, and I'd really appreciate it if you could get this video up to 20 or 30 likes or even more, maybe 40, but yeah, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so how to get to that number of trophies? At first, I always think that playing a solo showdown is really helpful. However, I don't think it is that case anymore when you reach at higher trophies, because it gets really tougher and it doesn't work all the time. You will pretty much suffer a little bit, but it's still, even though I wouldn't say that it's impossible, you still can do it. Many people push at that number of trophies in this range and they are doing really well, which is really interesting. So yeah, this is the first thing I want to say, and so the thing that I want to really focus on is go ahead and play with all the possible game modes, because you never know which brawler is the best for a good one game mode. So you really need to give it a try and see which brawler works well for which game mode and which map. It all really it really depends on everything. Okay, so, and number two, I would say go ahead and try to really push try to push the brawlers that you are bad at. Pretty much I would say that because there are tons of brawlers I don't want to play with, because I always think that I'm bad at those brawlers. However, surprisingly, I turned out to be doing super well with those brawlers, which is really amazing and interesting, because I didn't expect that, and I've noticed that it's not that hard as expected. It's pretty much, I would say, easy to do so, because the lower the trophies the brawler are, the more you're going to practice, and you will notice that they are not that difficult. So that's why I would say just go ahead and play with those brawlers. Eventually you can push them easily, and whenever you lose, you'll not lose tons of trophies, but when you win, you will gain a lot of trophies. So that's a double win. Like if you lose, you will lose 4 trophies, and when you win, you're gonna gain 8 or 10 trophies, which is really interesting. So this one thing, like let's see, who's the lowest brawler I have over here? Barley. So at first, I didn't want to play with Barley because I think I'm really bad at this brawler. So let's go ahead and choose, maybe play with Heist. I might not do well, but it's okay. So let's go ahead and play a Heist with Barley, and let's give it a try. You always have the chance to try it out. And also, if you are really bad at a specific brawler, just go with the map maker, because now you know the map will never give trophies and you will never lose trophies over there. You will just test those brawlers out and you will still get tokens, but the purpose is you want to push for trophies, right? So yeah, I would say go with the lower trophies kind of brawlers, because I've seen many of you guys just want to push in a specific brawler and you just want to get that brawler to rank 20 or 25 and ignore the others, and that's not the way. So just go ahead and play with the brawlers that you think you're not that good at, and you will surprisingly do well, I promise. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, so pretty much that's the 2 main points that I think are important. And for the third one is go ahead and play with randoms. I guarantee, or not guarantee, but I can really maybe I can say that you can trust me in a way that sometimes randoms are good enough in a way that you can know how you can do well with them and how those guys play, more than the brawlers that are not like whenever they are your friend or so. You will eventually not do as good, probably. This is what I think, because I think randoms sometimes turn out to be good, which is surprisingly interesting. So for example, now I was about to lose gladly. I think we are doing a good job a little bit, hopefully, right? Maybe, okay, maybe not, but it's okay. This is a Brawl Stars. Eventually we will not do that good, but it's okay. We were about to do it. So here you go. I lost, but I just lost 5 trophies. That's not much at all. So I wouldn't say that I'm not that good at this brawler. I will just go ahead and play again and see. I might win now. So the reason I don't want you to play with friends is because your friends will pretty much force you, or not force you, but will suggest you to play with a brawler that you're not that good at. Maybe they just want to try a specific strategy which you don't want to do so, and that you really don't like, or for some reason you don't want to try it out. So that's the reason that I think you should not do it, for that specific reason. So yeah, I think those are the reasons that I think will not get you to push faster, because you will choose to play with the brawlers that you're not good at, which you will end up losing trophies. Okay, the fourth tip, which is pretty much enjoy the win and the lose. Really, it's at the end, it's a game, and you will always win and always lose. There is no such thing that you will never lose or never win, or you will just keep winning or losing. You know what I mean? It's a game at the end, and it's okay to lose, it's okay to win, but remember that it takes time. It cannot happen overnight. It's like anything that you are trying to succeed on. So you just need to push further and just do a really good job. I think that's the thing that I wanted to say. And if you're willing to play Brawl Stars, at least you need to think that this this process is not super easy, and it takes time, but it's still fun, because the longer it is, you know, you will never feel bored. Or maybe some people started to feel bored, but if you think that you have a goal, like you can push more in a specific for a specific brawler, you will end up doing well. I mean, I think this is at least my way of thinking. So yeah. Okay, so we're about to win this. We just have 2 more percentages, which is really amazing. I hope I can win this one. So let's see, maybe I can end this up and just do that thing. Now you can see that we got more trophies, which is even better. So yeah, we got 3 more trophies in addition. So it's okay, we lost, but we still gained. So that's a good thing in Brawl Stars, at least. So yeah, I think those are the main tips I wanted to say. So to recap what I just said, which is pretty much go ahead and play other game modes. You don't need to stick with one game mode, because you will probably notice that the other game modes are somehow easier. It depends on which game mode you prefer, but you will notice some, like personally I always like Showdown, but I've noticed that Hot Zone is a super easy game mode, for example. So yeah, also you need to see the maps, because some maps are even easier than expected. Okay, the second thing, go with the lower ranked brawlers, even you're not good at. Just give them a try and do that. So pretty much those will let you know, or will help you to push further, because those brawlers, you will not lose a lot of trophies, and if you win, you're gonna gain more trophies, or at least, because when you count the losing and the winning, it's like taking in between, it's still a winning thing. You are still gaining trophies. Number 3 is play with randoms more than friends, because sometimes friends will let you choose brawlers that maybe you are good at, or maybe you're not, but they are at higher trophies or higher rank, that if you lose, you're gonna lose tons of trophies. Number 4 is just enjoy what you're doing. At the end, it's a game, and it's so enjoyable to play. It's you know, if you're playing a game that you are always losing or always winning, or let's say you're always winning, it's not gonna be that fun. You're gonna feel like, okay, what's the enjoyment in here if I'm super pro, right? I mean, let's be honest, you all think that way. So yeah, I think that's it pretty much for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more Brawl Stars videos, and I hope you found this video helpful. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Goodbye and see you later, everyone.